Let's test my audio real fast. Where's my sound? Here we go. Okay, that's fine. Or no. I don't know why I feel like I need to be quiet now. we were all soft spoken at the end of last stream. I love the last mini Mellow Monday, and now I'm like, that's just how I need to talk now. This is just how we are on Mini Mellow Mondays. Hello, welcome everybody. I don't know why I said it like that. Girl Game, why are you still awake? Oh my gosh. Anyway. I feel like I just heard thunder. It was either that or someone like pulling out a trash can or something. I don't know. Anyway, today is our second mini Mellow Monday, and today we will be doing some very light planting for a YouTube series I am going to begin recording tomorrow, and I will reveal what it is in a moment. I would just like to say again, on Mondays I will have a lisp because I'm wearing my retainer because it's nighttime. Planting, yes, exactly. This is your stream, Girl Game. I will show you in a moment. But real quick, we gotta do some housekeeping. That's what we're doing today. We're doing some chill planting because it's a Mellow Monday. Next uploads. I uploaded a video like 2 weeks ago, and I have another video I think coming out this Sunday. Let me check. But if you aren't subscribed to me on YouTube, oh, I didn't write it down, but it is this Sunday. So if you aren't subscribed to me on YouTube, you're missing out on Sims content, man. I do more Sims stuff over there, so you know you're missing out. Hang on, I need to make sure to YouTube upload. I need to add this to my calendar or I will forget. It'll be uploaded at 4 p.m. CST because I tried 12 p.m. CST last time. I went, I don't really like that, so we're not gonna do that anymore. We'll make it red. Okay. Next bit of housekeeping. Ad breaks. If you were watching on Twitch, you won't miss any gameplay during the ads. I don't have any secrets today because it's a mini Mellow Monday, so honestly, you won't be missing anything today other than some yapping. So there's that. And I do have some things to talk about today. I have 3 dreams to talk about, actually. Anyway, and then finally, we are now 3 away from our next follower goal, which is more Sims gameplay. So we will go back to Miss Charlie and see how she's doing. And then we are 3 subs away from me building Billy and Kaz. If you don't know who Billy is, that is the demon that haunts all of my Sims builds. My lisp is like really coming out right now. Okay, anyway, I'm wearing a retainer, okay? I can't help it. Anyway, but yeah, so there's that. What else? If you have a Twitch Prime and you want to use it so we can build Billy, but you don't have to. Free will, baby. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh, and then we want to hit the next follower goal, not because I'll do more Sims gameplay, but because the follower goal idea I have for after that is very exciting, and I think everyone will like it. I think you'll all like it a lot. My mom might not. I think my mom will hate it, which is why I'm not telling her what it is until after. Or maybe I'll just never tell her and she'll never find out because she doesn't watch my streams. But to find out what I mean by that, we're gonna have to hit the next follower goal first on Twitch. Anyways, okay, let me make sure all my audio and stuff is working. Okay. The ads are, we have to wait for this first round of ads, but I'm just gonna go ahead and start explaining what this video is, because guess what? If you miss it because you aren't subscribed on Twitch, or if you're watching on TikTok, you'll hear it too, but you'll find out what it is soon enough, don't worry, or you could watch the VOD, and if you are a VOD watcher, hi, okay. Anyway, so I want to start a series on my YouTube channel, because I was like, you know what YouTube is for? Series. So I'm going to be starting, as you can see in front of me here, if you look, we have 8 cottages. I'm using the term cottage very, very loosely for this series, because I thought, basically, I want to do a series where I make a bunch of cottages, but each cottage can only be one color. So you can see we have 8 colors in front, or 8 soon-to-be colors in front of us. It's gonna be the gayest collection of cottages you've ever seen. We have starting for, okay, actually I don't know why I can't just, we have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then we're gonna do pink and black because I want to do a super pink princessy cottage and a goth cottage next to each other because duh, I have to do it. So that is going to be the YouTube series I'm starting. I'm planning on recording the first one tomorrow, which is going to be red. Now here's the thing. Sorry, I was trying to get back to my OBS. Now here's the thing. I'll show you guys in a second once the ads are done. They haven't even started yet, but once they pass. These houses are quite small. And I'm not gonna give too many spoilers, but I'll show y'all the layouts for some of them, and I'm not gonna say like, cause I have plans for some of them, okay? But I'm not gonna say what they are, because that's too much spoilers, you know? I don't wanna give too many spoilers. But yeah, basically that's what it's gonna be, and then each video will be one cottage because I literally, at first I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know, maybe these cottages are too small and like one color per like one cottage won't be enough for a full video. And then I remembered the one color challenge I did that wasn't the dorms. The dorms went great, okay? But the not dorm color challenge I did, the one where it was the house color challenge, the way I spent an entire stream in the powder room, like the small bath, it wasn't even a full bathroom, it was a small bathroom, it was a powder room. I spent the whole stream in there and then redid the whole thing off stream. So I was like, you know, I think one cottage will be enough. You know what? This doesn't count as gameplay, this counts as secrets. I'll show you guys the layout while the ads are going. Here's the first floor. You can see they're all quite small. I did have to figure out, can a bathroom fit in a 2x3 space? It can. Is it functional? Who's to say? But yeah. So yeah, I'll be filming the red house tomorrow is my plan. And then literally before stream, I put these trees and these rocks in, but I was like, I'm gonna keep it, and this grass flowers. These grass flowers. I was like, but I'm gonna keep it sparse because they're in a field, you know? Today on stream, we're gonna be focusing on these 3 little planters here. And then there's also this big ol', there's this big ol' space back here that I'm like, it could be like a grilling place or something, or I'll just leave it blank because I can't be bothered. We'll see. Don't ask how long this path stuff took, because I will tell you. You don't need to ask. I will tell you for free. It took me all of last night. I think I started playing at like at like 5:10, and I was doing all of this until like 8. Because I couldn't figure out what shape I wanted for the path, and then I finally figured it out, and then this is all terrain paint, so I had to terrain paint it all in, and then I had to figure out I had to find a bush, because I was like, I want a bush to go all around this, but I don't like the hedges that are there, and I want there to be flowers, so that I spent ages putting these little hedges in. But anyway, we're here now, and we will get started. I'm sorry, I'm just so paranoid my audio stuff is no longer working. Because I've had issues in the past. With audio, so I just need to check. I'm paranoid now. Okay, this is adorable. Thank you. We'll see if it stays that way. Because I did pre-look at like roof swatches and stuff for the different colors to make sure they actually existed. Let's just say that orange, for example, does not have a lot of options. So it looks adorable now. We'll see what happens once we start coloring everything. But we're not worrying about that today. Today we're just having a good chill mellow planting. We're having a mellow planting time. It's gonna be so good. Okay, here's what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe like, that's right. I was like, that's why I had this tab open. I was thinking maybe like a fountain in the middle of this one, and then maybe these two have like little statues or something. I don't know. Maybe we put urban. Yes. And then we just kind of like vibe it out, you know? We see what looks good, what doesn't. I mean, there's this fountain in the normal game, which could work. But I also know I have larger fountains. Actually, this might be the only one that fits. Plus, I don't want it to block the houses, is the thing, too. I say we do this one. And I'm just gonna like cover in bushes and stuff. Herb, he should make his return. Oh my gosh, we'll put Herb somewhere. We definitely can. We'll find somewhere to put him. Herb or Herb, I still don't know. We'll find somewhere to put him, don't worry. He can be the landlord. Listen, we said during the museum that he has connections. Oh, I think this is too high. Yeah. Okay, oops. That part's supposed to be a secret. There we go. Hello? There we go. Okay. I think this matches this. So we'll leave it there. We could put Herb in the middle of this. Yes. How whimsical. Okay. Or we can hide Herb in the trees. Okay, now because this is a YouTube build, we won't have Billy, unfortunately. Billy Ching! Only... Oh my god. Hydrate or die straight. Oh my god, quick, quick. Oh, that would have been embarrassing, especially during the colorful cottages. Thank you, Star Anissa. Now I can die not straight. Okay. That scared me. We won't put Billy in this build because this isn't a stream build. Billy only haunts our stream builds, but we can hide Herb somewhere. Or, okay, let's just put Herb here for now, and then we'll just kind of see. Oh. Should we give... No, I was going to give everyone their own mailbox. Because I think having a community mailbox would get a little messy. I love your videos. I'm so glad to be able to watch a stream. Oh, thank you. Welcome. I'm glad you're here too. We're just vibing. It's a mini Mellow Monday. And we're going to start this mellowness of Mondays with me telling you about some of my dreams, because I had some dreams. One of them I actually briefly talked about in my Discord. Join the Discord. Join the brain. We have secrets there. Shoot. Okay, I was thinking... Pause real quick, because I can't yap and clutter really at the same time. I was thinking, like, maybe we put, like, these statues. What do we think? Because, I mean, it's whimsical, you know? And then, well, not this color, but, like, not to match. Like, we could put the fairy, but then it's like, there's nothing as whimsical as the fairy. There's this lady who isn't very whimsical in my opinion. There's this gargoyle who, yeah, I don't know about that one. And then there's a llama that's even worse. Where is it? This guy. Oh my god, we named him. I forget what we named him. Oh, it was... Nah, I don't remember what we named him. So that's why I'm like, maybe, do we do 2 fairies? Or... Let me see. Let me see. Look, they watch over... Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so... I don't know what's going on. There we go. I changed my mouse battery because I thought maybe my mouse was dying, but now I'm like, maybe it's my game. Wow. They look like they have secrets. And then Herb. Or I guess we could put Herb. The symmetry is chef's kiss. 2 fairies sounds great. Perfect. Are you sure? We could always do Herb. We could always put Herb on a pedestal. Herb is a fairy too, guys. Okay, no. We'll find somewhere for Herb, don't worry. Herb's the landlord, so maybe one of these houses can be Herb's. Wait, what swatch does Herb count as? We can do that now, and then we can put him with whatever house he goes with. Does he go with green? Because that'd be great for with the ideas. Oh, okay, perfect. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Herb will be over here at some point, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Okay. Herb on top of the fountain. Yes, Herb house. Herb is the fountain. Actually, no, that sounds really bad. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. Herb is just a guy. He's just a boy. Herb is not the fountain. Okay, I'm just making sure they're not. Okay, there we go. So yeah, Herb will be a part of the greenhouse. The one we get there. Red, orange, yellow, green. Yeah, that's the green one. Okay. I should know. I built them. I built them specifically with ideas in mind. Herb is life. See, it's like this, right? Herb is life, Billy is death, and you can't have not both. You need both. And you need both. They just complement each other in that way. I need live edit. Where's live edit? Here we go. Herb is love, herb is life. Okay, I'm gonna talk about my dreams now. So, just so you know, I'm gonna talk about my dreams now, in case you don't want to hear that. So there's 3 dreams I need to discuss. The first 2 were semi-related, and they were like, I had one night, and I had one the next night, and I was like, what is going on? So, okay, I guess technically 4 dreams, but one of them isn't, like, I don't remember the full dream enough. So, I actually told my sister about this, because she was in it. I had this dream. Okay, I guess, warning if you don't like spiders. I had this dream that me and my sister were in our basement, and our basement always has spiders, and it's gross. And so we were in the basement, and I was like vacuuming down there, and this giant, like, tan colored spider. I watched it, like, it was like hanging from like one of our toy bins, like one of our toy bins. I watched that dude unfurl itself, and it just kept getting larger, and its legs kept getting longer. It actually had like 20 legs. I don't know why. And then it started chasing me. So of course I freaked out, and I like screamed, and then I like kind of ran back, and then okay, maybe I don't want to filter for cottage living, because the bush I want was not in cottage living. And then this one, the low-lying pale yellow flowers. Anyway, so obviously I freaked out because for some reason I wasn't wearing socks, even though I wear socks all the time, because I cannot with bare, I'm one of those people that, like, I can't not wear socks because it's just I don't like it. So this spider was running at my, this is why I wear socks, actually. The spider was running at my bear dogs, and I freaked out, obviously, and I ran back, and for some reason the vacuum wasn't plugged in. I don't know what was going on, but the vacuum wasn't plugged in, and I was screaming at I was like yelling at my sister to plug the vacuum in because she was still next to the vacuum. And for some reason, she kept picking up the cord and then putting it back down, and she wouldn't plug it in. She would just pick up the cord and then put it back down, and I was freaking out, and I kept screaming, Annabelle, 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 and it was so funny. And then for some reason, the spider started running at her, and she picks it up by one of its legs. And I'm like, okay, gross and weird, why would you do that? But go throw it, like, in the toilet, and then you can flush it away, and we don't have to worry about this demon spider anymore. But for some reason, she picks it up gingerly, and then she just lays it back down, and I'm like, what are you doing? And I tried to go and get the spider, and, like, or not get the spider. I was not going to touch the spider. Oh, this bush is better. I was going to try and, like plug in the vacuum, but every time I tried to, the spider like ran at me in a threatening manner. It ran at me in a threatening manner. So then I would like not be able to get to the vacuum. And then I just kept screaming, Annabelle, Annabelle, Annabelle. And it was honestly really funny. It wasn't funny in the dream, but then I think I kind of realized, I don't know what happened, but I woke myself up while I was screaming at her to do something. And I woke up laughing because I think, like, I guess between me waking up and me dreaming, I realized how stupid that dream was. And I literally woke up like half laughing. Anyway, that was the first dream. Nope, that dream needs burning. Yeah. Okay, and then the next dream happened the next night, and this is why I was like, what is going on? Because in the next dream, I was sitting at my dining table, and I was home alone. And for some reason, the vacuum was there again. It was like next to the table. I don't know why, because I don't have carpet where my dining table, where like my kitchen table, I don't have carpet in my kitchen. carpet's an awful thing to have in a kitchen. But for some reason, I had the vacuum on the hardwood floor, and I was just sat at the table. I don't remember what I was doing. I think I was looking at my computer and my laptop, and then this red ant comes out of nowhere. And when I tell you, this looked like, it was like a giant red. It was like this big. Like, I could see its face. It looked like really plasticky or like really bad CGI. And it started like chomping at me because it was a red spider and those bite. Or not spider, ant. It was a red ant and those bite, you know? And it was just chomping at me. And I was like, what the fudge? Except I probably actually swore. And so like I got up and I grabbed like to like try and get like the plug of the vacuum. I don't know why this was the theme for 2 nights, but I tried to grab like my vacuum plug. Okay, this was what I was trying to do with the bushes, by the way. I don't know why that took me so long. And I went to try to grab the plug, and I think I got it, and then the ant like hopped off the table. It started like snapping at my ankles, and once again I wasn't wearing socks, and I don't know why. And then so I had to drop the cord because I couldn't get to the outlet because the stupid ant was trying to bite me. The stupid bad CGI'd ant was trying to bite me, and then so then I like kind of dodged around it, kind of super cool and smooth. And then I like had to run all the way around. And as I was running, it was chasing me and it was speeding up. And I swear it was getting bigger too, but I don't know. Because then I woke up. But I literally woke up and I was like, what is going on? So then last night, or not last night, the night before last night, this is insane. I can remember my dreams from all 4 nights in a row. Anyway, that's actually pretty normal for me to remember my dreams. But so the 2 nights ago, I was like, oh my god, what is it gonna be tonight? Am I gonna face like a freaking cockroach and the vacuum's gonna be unplugged and I'm not gonna be able to get to it again? But no, I didn't I didn't have another dream about bugs. Hoove? No, what was Hoove doing? Hoove was not helpful in this situation at all. Speaking of Hoove, the dream I had the following night, the dream I had that next night when I was like, oh, what bug am I going to dream about tonight? And then I did have a dream about a bug. This is the one I talked about in my Discord, very briefly, but I didn't give too much information because I was like, I want to talk about this on stream, so I don't want to give away too much. But then the next night, okay, here's the thing about me. When I have like, so I personally don't really like having crushes on like real celebrities because like I find that kind of weird to me in my brain. If you do that, that's totally chill as long as you're respectful and everything, you know. But like to me personally, I'm like, I don't know, I don't really like doing that because I don't know this actual person. That being said, I have so many fictional crushes. I have more than I can count on my fingers, you know, and my toes. Actually, I don't know if I have that many. I'd have to actually count, like stop and count, but we're not gonna do that right now. That's not the point of the story. I'm getting off track. Okay, actually maybe this is where I break out cottage living. So essentially, ooh, yes, okay. I was looking in the wrong. I wanted flowers. So essentially, maybe not. Essentially, I had so back little context. I've never like, first of all, I've never been able to dream of like, not really, like I kind of could, but having people in my dreams who aren't like actual real like fleshy humans, having people who aren't like actual real people in real life in my dreams is very, very rare. Especially like if they aren't, and like if they do show up in my dreams, they show up as like it'll be like I'm looking on Instagram in my dream and I see them as like a drawing on Instagram, you know what I mean? Like they're never really like full people, except I had a dream in The Sims once, but that only happened once. And I've had plenty of dreams in Minecraft, but not with like Minecraft creatures. It was just like the Minecraft world. Anyway, I digress. So I like, especially already like with fictional crushes, even if they are played by real life people, they don't show up in my dreams very often, disappointingly. I think it's because my brain knows. I think it's because I think of them all day long and my brain goes, okay, that's enough. You need to have a break because this is getting out of hand. So then I don't get to see them at night, which is sad. Okay, I don't like that either. let me get rid of that. Anyway, but the point is, I don't really see like my animated fictional crushes, right? Or my hand-drawn, whatever you want to call it. So then, that night, the night after the fire ant dream, the night after the fire ant dream, I had a dream where, okay, for some reason, I kind of semi have like an oddly high amount of dreams that take place in parking garages. I don't know why. But I pulled up into a parking garage and supposedly I was there for school. I haven't been in school for a hot minute, but apparently I still have school dreams. Anyway, so I was going to school, I guess, and I pulled into the, I was like walking through the parking ramp, and you know who do I see? Who do I see in the parking ramp? Who do I see? Apparently they were working there. Who is working at the parking ramp in my dream? You'll never guess who it is unless you're in the Discord, and I think Girl Game knows. Well, Girl Game's in the Discord. Anyway, but who was in the who was working at the parking ramp in my dream? But Eddie and Volts, and they were human sized, and they were still like their drawn selves, obviously, but they were like fully human sized. They were like they were the height that I like picture them being at, and like they were wearing different clothes than they do in the game, and Volt had his hair in a half up and it was very pretty, and I was like, I didn't think of anything of it at the time. When I woke up I was like, that's so weird, because like they were like moving and everything. I couldn't hear them, so I don't they were saying stuff, I couldn't hear them, they weren't talking to me. Unfortunately, they were looking at someone's car. I think they were in trouble for something, but I don't know what. It was not my business, you know. So I love that. Real. And then I was like, no, but then I woke up and I was like, whoa, because I've never like had that happen to me before, especially not like the fact that they were wearing different clothes and everything. I was like, wow, I hope this is just my brain just unlocks this ability like it did when I just like I literally unlocked being able to eat in my dreams, because I realized one day that I never ate in my dreams. I always woke up before I could, and then from then on I was able to eat in my dreams. So I'm hoping it's a situation like that, but we'll see. There was also another dateable there. There was a third one, but I can't remember who it was for the life of me, which is really annoying, because I think it was another one of my favorites, but I can't remember who. I don't know what to put in these corners. Stop. Are there more? Let me see. But yeah, so I dreamt about Eddie and Volt, which is how you know how bad the obsession is. Oh, aren't there like dull daisies or no? Dull daisies is the bush. There's like no, not that. No, not that. This. Oh, never mind. Oh, I don't like that. I don't know what to put in the corners of these. Ooh. No. Like, I guess we could just leave it like this, but it's not very colorful. Beverly, maybe? It was one of the male dateables. I don't know which one. Like, I can't remember at all. I just know it was a guy, and it was a dateable, and I don't know who it was. Like, I clocked them in my dream, but when I woke up, I guess I was just so distracted by Volt having his hair in a half up. I didn't remember who the other dateable was. I was just too distracted. You need to know the third. I can't date everything on the brain again, girl game. I have date everything on my brain 24/7 now. We know this. I told you, I wake up thinking about Eddie and Volt. I go to bed thinking about Eddie and Volt. Apparently I dream about them now too, which I'm not complaining about. Oh, they're different colored leaves. I was like, what? What? And then last night's dream, I don't know what was going on. I was like on some boat something. I don't even know. I was going somewhere and like something happened. I don't know, but I was being really sad and angsty and I don't know why. But then Volt came to comfort me, but it wasn't Volt. Like, his name was Volt, but he wasn't like Volt from the game. And he had white hair, but he wasn't Volt from the game. And he was an actual human. It was really weird. He came and he tried to comfort me, and I was like, I mean, you're nice and all, Volt, but you're not my Volt. Anyways, we'll see what I dream tonight, I guess. I'll let y'all know on Wednesday if I remember, if it's anything interesting. I'll always let you know if I have any interesting dreams, because I just care about you guys like that, you know? It's actually true that one day I talked about my nightmares. I actually got so many followers that day because apparently that's what people are into, I guess, is me saying, hey, listen to these dreams I had as a child that makes me question what was going on in my life, because it's like, what? Because, you know, dreams are usually your brain trying to process information, but it's like, what? Some of my nightmares, I was like, what information is my brain trying to process? Because that just doesn't make sense. What do we think of the lavender? See, sometimes things look good from above, and then you get down to the ground level, and you're like, no. That's why free cam is my best friend. Okay, that's slightly better, I guess. It could have been a worse character. Okay, I think I like this. What do we think? Yes, no, maybe so. Calm down. She looks like she's going to pick the flowers. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. Unless... I'm just gonna say any plant was pretty, but I like it. Of course you would say that, girl game. But listen, if my plant advisor says it's good, then it's good. You know? I hired you for a reason. You don't get paid. You get paid in, you get paid in vibes and immunity, and permanent immunity from Billy. There we go. Okay. And then here, I was thinking we put lights, so then when it's nighttime, you can see a little better, I guess. Or we could put this crane in. Okay. Okay. Honestly, Sims Live Edit is kind of good for getting a perspective of how big things are. Oh no. There we go. Okay, but I don't need this anymore. Be gone! To see better and because cuteness? Exactly. Let's see. I mean, there are these little... Hello? There are these little flower ones if we want to go more plant vibes. Or I usually do these ones, because these ones are nice and simple and they just stick out. Here, let me just pull out all of our options that I think fit better. Oh, maybe I should put some of these around too. To keep the mobs from spawning. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Oh, my eyes. Oh my gosh, that's the other thing I was going to talk about. So, I said this on stream last Saturday, I finally got my sister to agree to watch K-pop Demon Hunters with me. Tell me why. Tell me why Miss Girl, halfway through the movie, I'm not even joking, we are halfway through the movie, and she goes, What's the honmoon? I was beyond flabbergasted, honestly. I was so flabbergasted I couldn't even speak. And we were watching with her boyfriend and he goes, "Were you even paying attention?" It was so funny. But I was like, "What do you mean what's the honeymoon?" Annabelle, they opened the movie with the whole beautiful, like, did you not hear the pretty singing from the ladies, and Celine was talking about the honeymoon, like, but yeah, I finally got to watch K-pop Demon Hunters at least. Which light do we like better? 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, 3. Maybe that color? I don't know, but... Ooh, I have to wait for the stream to catch up. While I wait for the stream to catch up, I'm gonna check my audio. Oh, thank you, Worst. I'm guessing your name is Worst Simmer. It says Worst Sim da 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 da. For the cat thingy. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's up here. Worst Simmer. Thank you. Although I will say you should be a little more less self-negative. Call yourself the second worst ever. Listen, there's always gonna be someone better than you, but that means there's also always gonna be someone who is worse than you. So there you just do your own thing, cause who cares? That's my motivational quote for this Mellow Monday. 1 or 2? You think 2 maybe? Okay, 2 is what I normally go for, so I think we'll stick with that then. We'll put 1 in each corner. Guys, just remember, when you're feeling down, there's always gonna be someone better than you, but there's also always gonna be someone worse than you. Do with that information what you will. I should make like a motivational quote book calendar or something. Just be average. Stop trying so hard and just be average. Hey, listen, my whole thing is that I'm aggressively... I don't even know my own, like, thing. Hang on, I have to look. I should know this. Average at every game. That's literally what I have in my about section. Listen, sometimes you just gotta strive for mediocrity. And that's okay. Okay? Life is hard enough. Sometimes just being mediocre, as long as you're happy. Inspirational thoughts, exactly. Guys, I should be a motivational speaker. They'll invite me to all the elementary schools to talk to the children, and I'll say, children, C's get degrees. And then their parents will be really angry at me. What do we think? Do we like them better sized up or sized down? I don't think it really. Let me see. Oh, maybe sized down. They're kind of tall. Not that there's anything wrong with being tall at all. There's nothing wrong with being tall. Whatever height you are is beautiful. But for these lamps, I need them to lose their kneecaps. They look a little better that way. Oh no, what is going on? Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna raise them up out of the ground a little bit. See, my laptop agrees with me. Hello? Okay. Listen, cause I'm preaching to the choir. That's my real singing voice, guys. I'll be a motivational singer. That's what I'll do. I'll specifically sing all of my motivational quotes. I would give you a sample right now, but I'm not gonna do that for free, so. If someone subscribes right now, I'll do it. I'll ad-lib something. Okay. I think this looks pretty good. I don't think we need to go too, like, crazy with this. We need kneecaps gone, and maybe Herb has a connection. Herb's the reason why those kneecaps are gone. Let me just look at some of the grasses we have. and see if maybe that'll just fill this out a little more. And then if we decide, no, that's disgusting. Oh, this was what I was talking about. It's called Oops-a-daisy. Then we'll just move on with our life. Oh. Sing good time. Preaching in the choir. Okay. Okay. You know what? No, I'm not gonna mess with this anymore. Okay. Let's see, I have 20 minutes before mini Mellow Mondays. Because we only stream for an hour on Mondays. That's why it's mini. Do we think this looks okay? Listen, it's not the landscaping that matters as much, it's the houses. Because the houses are the whole point of the challenge. The landscaping's just so then the Sims that I may or may not make to live here, we will see, have something nice to look at while they're out and about. Out and about. So they're not like sad. And they're not just houses on a big grass field. Okay. Oh! I was gonna add street lamps. So they can have their... Okay, that's a very specific reference. So they can have their Mary Poppins Returns moment. We could do Agatha's series of misfortunate events lamppost. This is the very same lamppost that Agatha Crumplebottom got into a shouting match with while visiting her sister Agnes last spring. Witnesses say after having a few too many juices at the pub, Agatha mistook the lamppost for a prowler trying to steal her purse, and subsequently whacked it with said purse several times until the finish rubbed off. She then pulled on what she thought was the prowler's arm, pulling the entire floral basket onto herself in a flurry of potting soil and chrysanthemums. Thankfully, Agatha was fine, but it took the town blacksmith 5 full days to correct the dent and 2 cartons of lamppost polish, which had to be specially ordered from 3 towns over. And that, kids, is why sobriety rules. Don't do drugs, stay mediocre. Okay. I like how this looks, and it adds more plants. You always need more plants. I wish it had a swatch, a brown swatch, but it doesn't. This one's even worse. This is Georgina's, but Georgina's doesn't have as much drama as Agatha's. Georgina's literally just vibing. See, this is why it's important to read the descriptions of the Sims items, because some of them have tea, and you're just missing out. You're missing out on free tea if you don't look. Now that's a lamppost with a backstory, exactly. The amount of times I've stopped what I was doing while building to read a description. Is this the swatch? Yes. Is this your card? This is so then, this is for... Okay, I was gonna say OSHA, but this is a neighborhood, so that's not how that works. Whoa, stop. Can you just turn like a normal game? Okay. But this is so then if people, you know, trip or something at night, we're not liable. Because we're like, well, we put lights around, so I don't know why you're slipping and sliding all over the rocks. That's the wrong kind of... Here we go. Okay, let's see. It's either gonna look really good or really ugly. Excuse me. But that is the beauty of Sims. You just keep trying until something looks good. Okay, because this is supposed to be like the entrance, you know? And I'll entrance to the back gate. Woo! Why do they kind of look like... I think it's just me and my, like, habit of making objects. This is why I love Date Everything so much. I look at objects and I go, look, that's their head and that's their hands. Like Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast. Lumiere? Anyway, the candlestick. But now it just kind of looks like a bunch of people circling. Which, like, already a community of cottages like this low-key kind of gives, like, cult. But, like, this isn't helping. This isn't helping. What do we think? Pretty? Okay. We'll keep it then. We'll just go around with a sprinkle of terrain paint. Just a spritz. That was 2 spritzes. I was generous. I was feeling generous. I'll give you 2 spritzes as well. We'll give them all 2 spritzes. Over here, over here. Oh no. Go back. See, this is why I don't turn my game volume on, because I can do the sound effects. I don't need the game to do it for me. Psst, psst. See? I can do it. I'm a voice actor. I'm not. But I could be. But I'm not. There we go. Okay. So now they're a little more grounded. And then one last thing I want to do is I don't like the white lighting, especially with the yellow lighting over here. So we're just gonna change that. Oh wow. The lamp is just like that. It's like white glass or whatever, I guess. Because even with the gold lighting, gonna be gold. Even with the gold lighting, it's still kind of... That's okay. Change it all anyway. No, that's the bush! There we go. Okay. I think that's all I wanted to do for landscaping. We still have 10-ish minutes. So perhaps I can speed run. Maybe. I can attempt to speed run some sort of little barbecue patio thing back here. This is either gonna look really good or really awful. Let's find out. Buckle up, baby. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna start with a platform. We'll go like... No, not there, not there, not there. We'll go like... That's 6. I want to make a square. Okay. I want to make kind of like a pergola thingy. So we're gonna add a ceiling. And then some columns. I'm supposed to be speed running. I'm going quite slow for a speed run. That's fine. And listen, because this is not a part of the challenge, I can make it whatever darn diddly colors I want. Yeah, we'll do the college one. And then up here, we're going to take a low-lying fence that hopefully has a matching color. We'll try this one. Oh no, that's black. Okay, I can't see colors. That's not good. No, that's also not. No. Hang on, guys. I'll get there eventually. Just let me try every single one until I do. No. Oh my god, that's literally red. What is going on? What is going on? I swear there's a lighter that's also red. Oh, I found it. Wait, it was I thought I picked the first one. What? Okay, maybe I actually clicked the other one. I don't know, whatever. And now it's not... No, stop. Okay, there we go. Okay, back to the tutorial. So we're just gonna fence this in. I actually think I could maybe delete this now. And then add more fences. Yes, then I don't need to do whack-a-mole. Okay, I have 10 minutes. I have 10 minutes. Oh, my phone is probably done charging. Okay. Hang on. Okay. Okay. And then we're gonna get a nice platform trim. JK, I actually want a foundation. I lied and I tricked you. You've been tricked. Ha 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 ha. Look, and then it's like a pergola thingy. Majiggy. Oh, there we go. And art. Whoa, whoa. It's the void waffle. Okay. Maybe I won't do these columns actually. Maybe we'll do the happy birthday ones. It's Christmas. Okay. Jingle bells, Batman smells, Rob laid an egg. No. I want to go down here, not in the void waffle. Not the void waffle. Okay, there we go. Speaking of whack-a-mole, you know what's a game I've been wanting to replay? I've been wanting to replay Octodad. That was like one of the very first games I ever played on stream. I want to play it again. Maybe we'll do that one day. When we eventually, after 80 million years, finish date everything. It'll be a sad day when we finish date everything. Not really, I'm probably gonna keep playing it on my own. I just won't play it on stream. Do we like this wood? Maybe? Or this one matches a bit better. Does this look... Would you want to hang out here? You love No, Octodad was like... That was one of the games that like I would watch YouTubers play when I was a kid and I really wanted to play it. So when I finally did get to play it, it was so much fun. Not the whole lot. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, I panicked. No, don't bulldoze the lot either. Oh my god. That would have been really bad. That would have been really bad. That would have been really, really bad. It would have been kind of funny, but not funny at all, really, actually. I just wanted to move this back a bit. What? What? Okay. That was scary. No, but Octodad was like one of the yeah, like I was saying, that was one of the games that like I really wanted to play as a kid, so actually getting to play it was so exciting for me, because I was like, this is one of my childhood games that I always wanted to play. And it was so much fun, and I'm like, I've been kind of itching to play it again for the past, like, few months, honestly. Don't grab the tree. We don't want that. Okay. Might have to bring it back. Maybe we can do it for a mini Mellow Monday, except it'll be a very unmellow Monday, because I think it's kind of difficult to play Octodad and stay mellow. Look, and then it's like a community space. They can come together and do community things. Hang on. Where is that one partition that I like to use for these? I've done this once before. Not that. I just was taking that out to look at it. This one. Look, and then you put it along the back here. And I think there's lights on it. Yup. 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 Who did you watch? I watched a lot of LD Shadow Lady. I still watch. She's the YouTuber I've been watching the longest. I watched Cupquake for a while. I don't know why I'm suddenly forgetting. But like basically that group. And there was a lot of people that I watched but I wasn't like subscribed to or anything. Like I'd watch like some Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, cause duh. But like I didn't really watch them like, okay, the Sims are definitely gonna set this on fire, but that's, we'll just, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, actually no, I didn't want to, oh yeah, never mind. They're definitely gonna set this on fire, but we're just gonna pretend like that's not a concern, okay? Oh gosh, I have 4 minutes. Okay, this might be something I finish between videos, between recordings. Who else did I watch? I watched like so many people I don't even remember. I don't even know. But yeah, LD Shadow Lady I've watched the longest. And I still watch her. Yeah, that's all that's coming to my brain right now, cause ooh, this has green on it. Well, then I have to do it. Let's try to wrap this up just a little bit before I end. Here we go. Where's the cog? Here we go. Wow, I love how the pattern of that does not line up at all. But you know what? That's okay. These things happen sometimes. Cupquake played random games I'd love to play myself. I think I might have. Did Cupquake play I can't remember. I don't remember who I watched play Octodad, honestly. I have very poor memory, as we all know. Look, it's like a cute little barbecue space. Okay, where are we going? And then we can add some little tables and call it a day. Where are my outdoor tables? You know what? I want to make my life easy. We're just gonna do these benches. It's not the prettiest, but it sure gets the job done. Oh no, that's my stop playing Sims alarm, guys. I have to stop now. I have my stop playing Sims alarm. Let me just check these swatches. Oh, maybe these darker ones? Hang on, I'll stop and just give me a second. Give me a second, But yeah, that was my stop playing Sims alarm. That tells me to stop playing Sims in all caps, so I have to. Okay, we're gonna stop here then. Well, what do we think? That's all you're gonna see for now. That's all the secrets you get until the YouTube videos start rolling out. Anyways, I'm gonna say goodbye to TikTok first so my PC can have a little breather. We'll yap for just a few more seconds on Twitch, but not much. I'll see you all on Wednesday. TikTok, goodbye. Have a lovely night. Go stretch and drink some water and have a snack. Okay, bye. Okay, and then for TikTok or for Twitch, I'll give you the full outro, you know. Hang on. Why isn't it loading? But yeah, we'll be back Wednesday, obviously, with more date everything. And I'm so excited because we're going on a date with Miranda, and I'm so excited. And then we'll be back Saturday with more Spy Build, and I don't know what we're doing next Monday. I'll figure it out. Maybe we'll play Octodad, and I'll try to stay mellow, and we'll see how good it goes. But we'll see. It depends. Depends what I've got going on. Or we'll just end up doing more cluttering. I don't know. But yeah. Very cutesy, adorable. Thank you. I'm glad we all like it. Okay. I'm gonna go now because 8 is my soft bedtime, which we talked about last Monday. But it's my soft bedtime, so I'm gonna go now. I hope you go to bed, especially girl game. Unless you like time zones, or if you're watching the VOD, you know, maybe it's 3 p.m. for you right now. I don't know. But, you know, go use the bathroom, have some water, like I said. Girl game, go to bed. I know it's like 1 a.m. for you right now. And I'm gonna go do I'm gonna go have my soft bedtime, which is basically I'm gonna go on my phone for like half an hour or read. We'll see. Okay, I'll see you all Wednesday for date everything. I'll let you know if Eddie and Volt show up in my dreams again. Join the Discord if you want to find out early. I might say it there. Okay, bye. Good night. Good night.